What's up YouTube? This is Panchito the King, and today I'm gonna bring you a Dark World deck profile been working on. I hope you guys like it, and if you see anything wrong, please give me a comment, subscribe, give me any tips in how to make it way better. And here we go. We'll run 1, 2, 3 copies of Grapha. This is your boss monster. Basically, when it's discarded, you can destroy any card on the field. Next, we got Triple Snow. This is your Searcher. This is your Engine. This is the card that would make your decks. This deck even way faster. You could get Dealings, the Gates, any card that says Dark World. Next, we got Triple Brow for more drawing power. Also, he's a target for Grapha as well. And a lot of people run 1 Beige, but I run 2 because most of the time Snow and Brow are always gonna go to the graveyard, and this would be the only option you have to bring Grapha back from the graveyard. So I think 2, it's awesome. Next, run Double Targuide because 3 was a little bit slow. 2 is just fine. I don't run Sanging at the moment, but we'll see how it works right now. I run Tragodia. A lot of people say that I would run Gores, but most of the time I've been dueling people. Most of the time you always end up with the Gates of the Dark World on the field, and they attack for game, and you have Gores in your hand, and you're like, fuck, I couldn't put it on the field. So I think Tragodia is a good option. Also, is a Fiend, and he also gets the 300 attack and defense from the Gates. And my last monster, I run Malefic Cyber End Dragon. A lot of people say that I would run Stardust. I'm gonna show you my side deck later on. But this is a good card actually. It's pretty good. Nobody specs a 4,000 bit stick on the field actually. So that's the monster lineup. I think it's 15. Move on to the spells. I run Triple Gates. This is what gives the deck a little bit of sickness. Also good for Malefic Cyber End. And yeah, Triple Gates, Triple Dealings, Dark 1, discard 1. And if it's a Grapha, then lucky you. Then Triple Drag Down. It's actually a free look at your opponent's hand, so you can know what he's doing. Next, Card Destruction. This is the sickest card in this deck, because if you have, let's say you got 3 Graphas and 2 Beige, and that's the best start ever in the Dark World deck, so that's pretty good. Then 1 Allura, 1 Foolish Burial, 1 Monster Reborn. Sorry about the noise, the train is passing by. 1 Heavy, 1 MST, because most of the decks right now are running the stupid D-Fissure and Microcosmos already. They're maining it. I don't know how. Everybody's running it because those cards can kill any deck. It could kill any deck, and that's why I main 1 MST, because if you get Microcosmos at the first turn, you're pretty much over, and you're always expecting on the Heavy Storm to come, and sometimes it doesn't. And that's the best option you have. And let's say you're already discarding with Dark World Dealings, you get rid of the Microcosmos, he's waiting with the second one. So this is a good card to main. And my last one is Dark Hole, because basically you're minusing your opponent, you're plusing yourself, because all your monsters can come back again. Next, move on to the traps. Trap lineup. I run 3 Reckless Greed. As I said, you said it. He destroys it, MST, Heavy Storm. Oh, okay, 2 more cards, thank you. I run two double T. I call it like that, torrential tribute, because like I said, your opponent is the one that minuses himself, not you, because you always have that brow or that beige in your hand. I only run one Mind Crush because I wanted to have 40 cards on my deck. But I could run two. I could just take out some cards. But I would leave it up to you guys, to your comments. One Starlight Road, because most of the time your opponent wants to get rid of your field. He wants to use that stupid Dark Hole or the Heavy Storm on your cards. So you have the Starlight Road. And I run one Skill Drain. In the main, I couldn't have the room. Like I said, I only run 40 cards. But most of the time, you're discarding, you get to the traps really easily. And finally, one Solemn Judgment, because you have to run Solemn Judgment in this deck. That's the trap lineup. Now moving on to the extra deck. I'm gonna start from low to high. I don't know why. I run one Tempo. Take out the extra material from the Saint Mains, Leviair, whoever, if you can get rid of them on time. One number 17, the Leviathan Dragon, and another rank 3 option. One Nazi Golem. I'm missing right now the Leviair. Hope I can get it soon in the mail. I run one Maestroke. This card is sick in this deck. Your opponent wants to destroy it. He survives. Next turn, you detach, flip it down, and attack. One Roach against any high-level monster. Right now, the Heretics, Lightsworns, all the stuff. One number 39, Utopia, because if you don't have Maestro, you get Utopia, and also you include Utopia Ray. Rank 5s, I got one Tyras, one Adrius. For the moment, I'm missing my rank 8. The Overlord, Sunlord of Heliopolis, one the Heretic. Synchros, I run one Scar Warrior, because I also run Fable Raven on my side deck. One Brionic, a lot of discarding options, so that's pretty good. Then I run one Black Rose, one Stardust, because I run the Tuner, and because I run also Starlight Road. And my last one, the Fusion Cyber Dragon. So that's the extra deck. Side deck, I'm working on it. Like, it's really hard for me to think about the best options I have. But these ones are the ones that probably would be in the side deck by this Sunday. There's gonna be a tournament in the Rhodium, so I want to show it to you. One Fable Raven, one Marshmallow. Nobody expects the Marshmallow when you change your deck and install the stuff. Then I run two Electric Virus. I'm waiting on the third one. This card is sick against machines and especially dragons. You discard it against the Hibolzar Solda, Lagia, Dolka, whoever. Nobody expects it. Like, you allow them, you force them to detach to keep them. Oh, I got a second Electric Virus, and you take over the dragon or the Chaos Dragons as well. One Fossil Dino, stores all special summon cards, and then your cards come back. One Trance Archfiend, also an extra discarding option. One Silva, because of the mirror match. Okay, there discard Silva. You return two cards of their hand to the deck, and double MST. As I said, I cited one. And this card you were not expecting to see, but is 3 Prohibition. This card is killing. Honestly, I have used it so many times and it hasn't failed. Okay, you Prohibition, Tour Guide, Rescue Rabbit, NMST or whatever. What are they gonna do? Desert Engine, no Wind Up Hunter, no Wind Up Shark. No Wind Up Rat. You could call anything, and they would have to especially waste their MSTs and Heavy Storm to get rid of that. Also, one Deck Devastation, second Mind Crush. You can call it wrong. You allow yourself to discard a card. The Deck Devastation against Wind Up Skilling in sectors, and my second Skill Drain. because one is not enough. I'm gonna show you my last option of extra deck I have. I could run one Malefic Stardust, Upstart Goblin at one. More than one is killing. Mind Control against Mirror Match or whatever dragons. Double Duality. Oh, I've been thinking about it. I don't know if it should be a good idea or not. You guys let me know about it. One Finish Chain, Dark Bribe, because Solemn Judgment is not enough sometimes. One Dust Tornado. Okay, you destroy one card on the field, destroy, and then you set the second Reckless Greed on the field, so that would be pretty cool. The return from the different dimension, if you can get rid of Microcosmos or the other cards, you got that card, pay half, bring all back your monsters, and attack for game. And to Bottomless. And my last one is Dark Smog. Please comment. I would really need your comments, subscribe, and thank you very much. Have a positive and productive day.